Hello, everybody. This is Stephen Whitfield with Drilling Contractor, and we are here about 30 minutes outside of Reykjavik, Iceland. And behind us is a brand new rig that's going to be used for CCS by Iceland Drilling. And I'm with Bruce Gatherer of Iceland Drilling. He's going to be telling us a bit about this rig and a whole lot of other stuff too. So, Bruce, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for asking me, and thank you for coming to Iceland.
Well, we appreciate you having us out here. So, let's talk about this rig. What do we got on it?
Sure, this is a brand new rig. It's not drilled a meter yet. It's a 100-ton hook load, and this rig is going to be starting in Iceland, drilling for carbon storage, CO2 storage. The rig is fully electric, so the beauty of this and the advantage we have in Iceland is behind us is the power station. And this rig, like all of our rigs that we have operating in Iceland, operate from the grid system. So we reduce a lot of the emissions that we have while we're drilling in Iceland.
So there's also a power station. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, the power station behind us is a geothermal power station. It's producing, as well as electricity, it's also producing hot water. And it produces almost 50% of the hot water needed for the city of Reykjavik, which is about 35 kilometers away from us. And that the heating water goes into a pipeline down to the city. It goes in at about 85 degrees, and by the time it comes out at the city, because of the insulation around it and the volume that's going through, it loses about 2 degrees centigrade in temperature.
So geothermal is such a huge part of the power system here in Iceland. You're telling us on our way up here, about 95% of Reykjavik is powered by geothermal?
Yeah, pretty much. Geothermal is used for heating in most houses, public buildings, swimming pools, etc. 95%, probably a little bit more, is all geothermal heating. The electricity is as good as 100% renewable. They have, as well as the geothermal, they also have hydropower as well. So there's very few fossil fuels used for fuel in Iceland. So it's a very clean atmosphere that we have here.
And I'll ask one more question as we get some of this good Iceland weather here. Let's talk about the IADC Geothermal Committee. Now, you are a member of the Geothermal Committee. It's something that IADC has been really focusing on over the last year or so. Can you tell us about the importance of an organization like us participating in something like that?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, Scott Farmer asked me to join the IADC Geothermal Committee, and I was really excited about it. Geothermal, although we've been drilling geothermal in Iceland for over 80 years, geothermal has been active in several countries around the world for much longer as well. But only recently we're starting to see a lot more development in geothermal in a lot of areas, looking for cleaner emissions, energy independence, and geothermal. If you take alongside the electricity being provided, that also has a huge potential for heat being provided as well. So the geothermal processes that we have and we see in the drilling that we do, although the drilling rigs look very similar, the techniques are very similar, there are slight changes. And it's good to have an organization like IADC to highlight and bring some of these changes to operators and investors and drilling contractors as well around the world, so that everybody understands the risks involved and can mitigate a lot of the dangers involved as well, so that the geothermal development can be done safely, globally, and hopefully expand as we go forward as well.
Well, Bruce, thank you so much for, one, having us out here, and two, telling us all about this rig and everything going on in geothermal as well. We appreciate it.
Sure, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
And thank you for visiting drillingcontractor.org.